Hello and welcome. Oh man, I was about to start coughing there as soon as I hit record. It's the worst, right? We got Vampirella number 4. I didn't like this one as much as I liked the second one, third one. We learned some crazy stuff about Vampirella, like Dom with a nun. We also get the setup for the first issue here. Remember, she was the cleaner in a previous issue, cleaning up the mess of all the dead werewolves. Now she's here with the zombie guy. First issue. Don't quite know what's going on there. I think they're putting somebody back together or something here. Uh, that's macabre and gross. Totally Frankensteining it up. It's kind of cool though at the same time. I gotta say that's kind of cool. Uh, just you know, yeah, we're just not going past that. That's it. Not going to show any more of that page. And basically, I don't know. This feels more like the first issue than it did the second or third ones. It's like we've taken a step back from crazy shenanigans to lots of talking without a lot of purpose. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of how I feel about this issue. Like, there's some cool stuff. The scenes of her flying around with the bat wings, definitely dope. The conversation pops, even if a lot of it seems kind of trite. It feels like it's trying to be too clever, you know? Especially this stuff I'm showing here on the left side. This witch guy here chatting up Vampirella and her girlfriend. It feels like it's trying to be really clever with the repartee. Like later on, he kisses Vampirella's girlfriend with the excuse that maybe he'll sprout fangs or something, and then nothing happens, and that's that. And it feels like a dud. And I'm sure it's supposed to be a metaphor for something, but it doesn't do anything for me. At least the last issue. What happened to the mom? Like she barged in on him, right? And now she's gone. Like I don't get it. And there's one thing at the very end that kind of feels really silly with the way the psychiatrist dude doubting her story at the very beginning with the wings and stuff. And I don't know. It feels like this one kind of sucked. I'm just being honest. The art's still got that weird, I'm not sure I like it look to it. Like it doesn't feel right at all. And this isn't the kind of book where the art's not supposed to feel right. Like the art should look good. And in some places it does. I really like the stuff with her flying around. The way her wings are kind of painted in is cool. But then you get stuff like, oh, I don't know. Not a good example. No, we're not going to show that page. You're like these guys. Like there's something about them. It just looks off to me, and I can't really place why they look off to me. Especially the guy whose face is right on in the camera. Something about him that looks off. Maybe it's the way his eyes are pointing. Something because they're not. They don't seem to be focusing on one place. One is going this way, and the other's going that way. I don't know. There's just something about the art that is unappealing when you look at it. And I can't quite articulate this. I've been trying for like 4 issues now, really come up with an explanation for what I don't like about the art. I guess one thing that I can say about the art is foregrounds and backgrounds don't really mesh. They're done kind of differently. Like, come on, let's go back to that spot Vampirella flying over here. Also, this Dagethorus mini page I can't show you because I'm not sure it's work safe. Uh, looks totally dope because it's written by Dan Abnett. But like, if you look at her wings here, they feel more painted on, especially here where there's like some effects applied over top of them. In fact, this looks painted on. Like, I guess that's my thing is we're like taking two different styles and they just don't work together. Narratively, this book jumps back and forth between different time periods, and it's kind of a mess because of that. It is absolutely a kind of a mess because of that. Probably benefit from not jumping back and forth constantly. At least that's what it feels like to me. So, can I recommend Vampirella number 4? No. I mean, I guess if you're already in this, man, if you're already in Vampirella, you're gonna get this regardless of what I say, and you probably have to understand the next issue. But this is a definite step back in storytelling. One thing I did like, or I guess maybe one other thing I did like, later on, there's like a helicopter that crashed near wildfire, and she's rescuing the people from it, and she goes to drink the blood of a dead guy, and it's nasty, and she out. And she's like rescuing another dude, and a snake comes along to tempt her. So you get this great Garden of Eden temptation thing there. And of course, being Vampirella, she finds like the third way out. Instead of going with good or evil, she has a third option that she chooses, and I really like that. I think it fits the character pretty well. That's kind of the high point of the book. I'm not going to show it to you because I want you to be surprised when you get there. And then the very last panel of the book also is a little bit of a uh, kind of moment. So maybe check it out if this is your jam. If it's not your jam, don't check it out. Uh, you picked this up. I don't think this issue would convince you to get into the Vampirella mini series. I don't know if this is a mini or an ongoing, but it's Dynamite. They only do like mini. Also, like if you picked up issue 2, I think maybe feel like you wanted to keep going. Picked up issue 3. The interactions with her mom and that were pretty entertaining. I think you might want to keep going. No interactions with her mom here. It kind of suffers from that. It kind of suffers. Well, have a great day. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.